You ever wonder why Prisoner of Azkaban feels so different? I mean, we all know the Harry Potter series is magical, but this film takes it up a notch. And I'm not just talking about flying Aunt Marge, although that's pretty wild. Prisoner of Azkaban doesn't just show us magic, it is magic. And today, we're diving into why this movie is, hands down, the best in the series. Buckle up your broomsticks. Whether you've already sworn it's your favorite, or you're still trying to figure out what makes it so special, we've got you covered. Spoiler alert, it's not just about the time travel, the Dementors, or Sirius Black's epic entrance. Well, maybe a little bit about Sirius Black's entrance. Let's break it all down. From flying broomsticks to time turners, and yes, that ridiculously cool talking head on the night bus. Prisoner of Azkaban changed the game. So what made it stand out? Let's go! After the first two films, which were directed by Chris Columbus and had a whimsical, almost childlike charm, the producers faced a challenge. The third book was darker, more complex. It needed someone who could capture that shift in tone. But here's the thing. Cuarón wasn't the first choice. At the time, he was still a rising star, known mostly for his smaller dramas. Believe it or not, when the offer to direct Prisoner of Azkaban came, he didn't even take it seriously at first. We have Guillermo del Toro to thank for what we eventually got. He convinced Cuarón to read the books and take on the project. And wow, are we glad he did. So how did Cuarón approach this pivotal story, and why does it work so well? The opening scenes of Prisoner of Azkaban give us a playful but slightly eerie vibe. When Harry's aunt insults his parents, instead of a somber response, we get this comedic sequence where she literally inflates and floats away like a balloon. It's a funny moment, but it's also a clever way to set the tone. There's a sense of whimsy, sure, but beneath it, there's something unsettling, something darker. This balance between light and dark runs throughout the entire film. And then we get the first real glimpse of danger. Harry escapes into the night, only to find himself alone in a playground. It's here that we first see the Grim, the mysterious black dog that's supposedly an omen of death. Now, what makes this moment so striking is how Cuarón directs it. The swings creak. The lamp flickers. It's almost like a horror movie. But then, just when you think things are about to get really dark, boom! The night bus bursts onto the scene, and we're off on this wild, ridiculous ride through the streets of London. This is pure Cuarón. He's letting us know that while danger exists, it's on the edges. For now. But that won't last. Let's talk about one of the film's most famous moments. The conversation between Harry and Arthur Weasley at the Leaky Cauldron. What's interesting is that it starts off wide and cozy. Just Harry surrounded by people who care about him. But as Arthur warns Harry about Sirius Black, Cuarón does something subtle but brilliant. Instead of cutting between shots, the camera zooms in, slowly isolating the characters as the mood shifts. The lighting dims, and the wanted poster of Sirius Black looms over the conversation. There's this growing tension, and it's all done in one take. No flashy cuts, no unnecessary action. Just pure, tense storytelling through camera movement. And it's not just the big moments where Cuarón shines. Even in quieter scenes, like the conversation between Harry and Lupin on the bridge, there's an emotional weight. The camera slowly zooms in, capturing Harry's reaction as Lupin talks about his parents. It's these subtle touches that make Prisoner of Azkaban feel so mature and grounded, even though it's set in this fantastical world. Of course, we have to talk about the time turner sequence. This is where Cuarón gets to flex his creative muscles. As we follow Harry and Hermione through time itself, the camera glides through glass and clock mechanisms, giving us this seamless feeling of time literally rewinding. It's one of the most visually stunning moments in the entire series, and again, it serves a narrative purpose. It's showing us how Harry's world straddles both the magical and the muggle. Now let's talk about the cast. Cuarón brought in some heavy hitters. Gary Oldman as Sirius Black, David Thewlis as Lupin, and Timothy Spall as Peter Pettigrew. These performances add so much depth and complexity to the film, especially during their scenes with Alan Rickman's Snape. And then we have the Dementors. These are the moments where the film dives into genuine terror. The Quidditch match, for example, is unlike anything we've seen before. There's real danger here. One thing that makes Prisoner of Azkaban so special is Cuarón's attention to detail. Every frame feels alive. From the Whomping Willow marking the seasons to the subtle changes in the students' uniforms, Hogwarts feels real in this movie, like a living, breathing world. Whether it's the floating candles in the Great Hall or the paintings that seem to have a life of their own, Cuarón fills every shot with rich background detail. And let's not forget, this was John Williams' final contribution to the Harry Potter series. His score elevates every scene, adding that final layer of magic to the film. So what did Cuarón accomplish with Prisoner of Azkaban? He took a beloved children's story and transformed it into something darker, richer, and more nuanced. This was the moment where Harry Potter grew up, and Cuarón was the perfect person to guide us through that transition. Okay, let's be real. If Prisoner of Azkaban didn't totally blow your mind back in the day, I highly recommend a rewatch. It's not just a movie, it's a journey through time, space, and emotional roller coasters that we never saw coming. So what was your favorite moment? Time Turner shenanigans, the eerie Dementors, or just Harry's epic glow-up? Drop your thoughts in the comments. No Marauders map needed. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon faster than a firebolt. And hey, if you want more breakdowns of your favorite movies, hit that subscribe button. It's kind of like casting Lumos on your feed. Brightens it right up. Thanks for hanging out. And until next time, mischief managed.